Welcome to Epic Elite Fathom the Depths. I've never done a video for this one, so that's why I picked this. So I'm level 23. Let's talk about what's different from last video. Let's do the equipment first. So I still got the Drow smoke goggles for the win. And the Epic Red Dragon Plate, that's the same, and so is the Epic Braces of Wind. I believe this is the same, Health 6, Melee Alacrity 10%, False Life 30 slotted up, Rock Boots are the same, Purple Dragon Gloves are the same, Guardian Rings the same, Concordant Opposition Belt's the same, Cloak of Flames same, Planar Focus of Prowess. Now this is new, and this complements my Celestia. Oh crap, it's not. There we go. So, it doesn't want to do the hover. I don't know what the deal is. Sometimes it does that. So, I had a Celestia fully upgraded. I think from when I did my Shard Arc High Lives, I'm not sure. I think maybe I was flirting around with using this as my weapon on my Druid a couple years ago or something. In any event, I'm glad I still had it. But I did have to get my planar focus out of my buyback. So I'm glad I was able to find that there. And to get the set bonus, which is prowess, is +4 artifact bonus to your attack and damage rolls, 15 artifact bonus to PRR. One of the things I didn't know about this weapon until just like an hour ago is that it's made of light. You can see down at the bottom it says light, hardness 24. That is so cool. So it means like it's good against oozes, it's good against rust monsters, and I guess it never takes damage. I mean, I haven't noticed it take any damage, but it stands to reason that it wouldn't. I got it slotted up with Sapphire Crushing Waveguard. It's got a green slot for some weird reason. I guess they didn't want it to have too many things proccing on it or something, because it already has a lot of procs. So they put a green slot on it. I don't know. But Crushing Waveguard seems like a good thing to put in there. That's a level 20 augment. This is a beautiful, beautiful weapon. And again, this is the fully upgraded. There's 4 upgrades to it, as all Caught in the Web weapons do. And I'm also using the Epic Wall of Wood. That's new from last time I was using the regular Wall of Wood. Epic Golden Guile, I think, is the same as last video. I have that slotted up with Feather Falling now, since I had to change out the trinket. So I lost True Seeing, which I had on a crafted item before, so I just have Scrolls of True Seeing for when I need that. I think that's all I need to mention here. Changed enhancements around a bit. Now I'm back up to the Gnome weapon training line because short swords are part of that list. But you know, the competence bonus to critical threat range doesn't stack with the competence bonus, you know, you get from Holy Sword. So that's kind of a bummer. And I also have improved critical, and so that's not stacking either. I'm only getting like, you know, it's naturally 19 to 20 threat range, and it, you know, it's 18 to 20. So I've got 3 different things giving me a +1 threat range, but you know, they don't stack with each other. So that's frustrating. I'm sure you melee folks out there already know all about that. So I took some off the top here and I spent it over here in Sacred Defender. I had to let go of some points here because I needed the points for the Deep Gnome tree, and I wanted to be more defensive. I was getting beat up a little bit more than I thought I was going to, so I wanted to focus on defense as well. So that's why there's additional points taken out of here. And what else? I don't think I made any changes on the Epic Destiny. Gird Against Demons. I think this might be a different twist. Blessed Blades. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I need this anymore because the Celestia already has good DR. This makes it my alignment, so it's also lawful. I probably should find a different tier 3 twist to put in there. I don't know that it's worth a tier 3 twist just to overcome lawful DR. I don't know how much I even need that. Yeah, I have no freaking clue. Alright, let's do the quest. Picked up some of these potions of prowess. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. +2 alchemical bonus to attack and damage rolls. That's from the... Oh, you know, from the Commendations of Valor. Click on your Commendations of Valor and it brings up this list of stuff that you can get. And, yeah, I have so many of them, I figured why the hell not. So I'm having to think, you know, about what I'm going to do for my third life. And I really want to get another paladin past life, so you know, based on some of the comments I've seen, and I appreciate you guys, you know, the comments that you've made about the Life 2 videos. And maybe I'm thinking about maybe making like a Knight of Chalice and then doing the Divine Crusader tree just to do something different. So, you know, doing it that way, I'd have a couple auras, which would be cool. Probably fit my playstyle a little bit better. And then today somebody suggested I do like a melee warlock. I just posted the second video of Life 2, which is Elite to Curse the Sky. That was a painful video. It took me like 45 minutes to do that. I'm looking forward to actually seeing the comments of that, because I'm guessing some people are going to look at it and say, oh, you know, you weren't breaking DR, or you know, you needed to do this, because that's one of the things I didn't understand. You know, when I back and watch the video, I'm getting yellow numbers, which makes me think I wasn't breaking DR, but I was using a meddling pure good weapon, so that should have been breaking double DR, which I thought was silver and good. I don't know. Almost was going to do portal opens for my level 23 video, but those mobs are hitting pretty hard. So I think I might save that for my level 25 video. I mean, you can do that one up to level 26 and still get bravery bonus. So doing that as my level 25 video is legit. Celestia is such a cool weapon. Vanishing, the sunburst, blinding embers. I mean, just so much good stuff on there. I'm not sure yet if I'm just going to take this all the way to level 30 or not. I mean, I don't really want to invest in new stuff. You know, I'm not going to make a Thunder Forge. I don't want to waste my mats. And Celestia is a solid weapon, I think. We're just going to run by these clowns. So I'm thinking about putting together a video, just like a fun video. And the theme of the video will be places. I was first going to do places and things, but then I started to make a list, and the list got too big. So I'm going to do places in DDO that were going to be something, but then for whatever reason weren't. So like maybe they ran out of time. But so this would be things actually in DDO, not things that like they talked about that they were going to make, like Anorak, but something, you know, where there's actually like a remnant of it in the game. So for example, you know, there's a couple of caves out in the King's Forest that clearly were going to be something, whether they were actually going to be quest entrances or they were just going to be like, you know, caves that you could go into, like the caves in Stormhorns or something, or the cave in, you know, the cave rare thingy in High Road. You know, maybe they were going to be something like that. I don't know. But there's definitely some caves in King's Forest that you can tell that were going to be something. And as I was doing some research for this, you know, I was asking my guildies, and they told me about a couple things that I didn't even know about. And I also remember there being, speaking of Stormhorns, that there was a cave in the northwest, up where the dragon, the white dragon can be, I guess, that, you know, it looked like there was going to be a quest entrance there. And I just, you know, assumed that they ran out of time, and it stood to reason that there was going to be a quest there, not only because there was a cave that looked like it was going to be a quest entrance, but there's a teleport that takes you there, and right, you know, as it stands, there's nothing there. Why would you need a teleporter to take you someplace where there's nothing? You know, nothing, you know, significant. I mean, I guess there's some explorers and stuff over there, but then I went there to just sort of like double check my memory of where it was at and stuff, and to make sure it was still there, and it's not there anymore. It looks like they covered it up with a pile of snow. So I don't know when they did that. I haven't been up there, you know, way in the northwest of Stormhorns in probably, you know, probably in 2 years. So, if you viewers out there can think of something in the game, you know, an actual place or something in the game that would suggest that this was going to be something, but isn't. So, like, another example is, you know, you go to the I guess it's the Planescaller or the Far Shifter in the back of the 12, you know, when he says he's got 3 different locations listed there, right? There's Lamania, the Twilight Forest, Dulur, the Realm of the Dead, and Amrath, or Shavrath, and, you know, you can't go to Twilight, or Lamania, and you can't go to Dulur, but you can go to Shavrath. You know, I guess they were going to add those in later, but they never did. So stuff like that. Or maybe there's a door somewhere, or a cave entrance somewhere that looks like it should have been something, but it's nothing. These are the kind of things that I want to do. Like, I want to pick 10 good ones, and then just do a video for fun, sort of documenting those. And I have a list. I actually have 10 already written down, but some of them are more subjective than others. And who knows, maybe if I get a whole bunch of them, maybe I'll either do more or do a couple videos or something. yesterday I went to remake my a video that I want to do a video that explains, epic destinies and what they are. There's real basics, what they are, how they work, how Twists of Fate work. And I spent like an hour on it. I just didn't like how it turned out, so I decided to scrap it. And this is after, I did it a year ago and the audio was bad, so I couldn't use it. I really want to make that video. I need to try again. There's just so much information to cover, and I want to do it in a sort of a somewhat organized manner. And I never script any of my videos, and I'm not interested in writing up a script. I don't want my videos to sound scripted. So I need to wing it, but also do it somewhat somewhat organized and stuff, and not have it sound so scatterbrained. That's funny, I don't know where they're going. So I'm learning about the frustrations of losing your blitz. Because you got to keep killing stuff, you got to keep attacking stuff, and and you gotta, you lose it when you rest, so you got to be careful about resting. So I'm wondering if, since Celestial is made of light, I mean, do you not need Ghost Touch then? I don't know these things. But learning these things is, I was talking to a guildie a couple weeks ago about paladin, or I think it was right as I was getting ready to do this Second Life, and one of the benefits of doing this, even though I'm not a melee person, and I have no intentions of being a melee person, it's going to help me learn more facets of the game. So like when I'm trying to help other people, or my guildies or whatever, I can, speak with a little more knowledge of the subject. At least understand some of the basics a little bit better. So I'm happy about that. Celestia works pretty good against will-o-wisps. I don't even need to kill this stuff, you can just run by most of it. Don't like getting knocked over. There's definitely some things that I'm experiencing in this leg of the journey that is making me appreciate my druid so much more. Like being immune to the way I play my druid, you know, in Sentinel, I'm immune to most knockdowns, I'm immune to petrification, immune to stun, immune to a lot of poisons. I really like those immunities. several videos ago, I talked about how the viewership of the channel, saw a big boost. There were some popular videos, like 3 of them, sort of back to back to back, and so I saw like big spikes. But then, after that, I mean, that must have just caused a little bit more, like, I guess just general awareness in the channel, because before that, I was averaging like, I don't know, like 350 views a day maybe. And since then, I just looked at the viewership last night, and it's been, averaging about 500 views a day since then. So that's a pretty significant increase in a relatively short period of time. It's really cool. It's like this guy, I don't know, like if I should be using a different type of weapon. Should I be using like a bludgeoning weapon against him to do more damage? I don't even know. I just posted the To Curse the Sky video today, so this is I'm only 3 videos ahead right now. Woohoo! 80 grand, nice. Forgot to put on my voice though. That was a little bit longer of an end fight. Well, thanks for watching. If you have questions about my videos, as long as they're not asking about paladin advice or melee advice, you can respond on YouTube. If you happen to be on Saralona, you are welcome to send me a tell.